My older sister, Emily, became fixated on proving I wasn't part of our family after our father mentioned revising his estate plan, even going so far as to tamper with my DNA test by submitting her friend's saliva under my name. For context, I'm 28 and Emily is 31. We've always had an okay relationship, never super tight, but we'd chat at family events, exchange texts now and then, typical sibling stuff. Our dad runs a thriving construction company and has built up considerable wealth. Our mom passed away from cancer 8 years ago. About 6 months back, Dad started talking about updating his will. It wasn't a big deal, just standard planning for someone in their early 60s thinking about retirement and passing on their legacy. Emily and I are his only children, so we'd likely split his estate. Since that conversation, Emily's attitude toward me shifted dramatically. She went from being a regular sister to acting suspicious and almost hostile. She started dropping strange remarks about how I didn't fit in with the family or how I seemed off compared to everyone else. It started at a family dinner at Dad's place. She picked up a baby photo of me from the shelf and studied it intensely before saying, "You don't really look like Mom or Dad in this picture." I brushed it off with a laugh. Babies all look like squishy little blobs, don't they? But she pressed on, pointing out my nose, my eyes, insisting they didn't match our parents' features. It was unsettling, but Dad was in the kitchen and didn't hear. I told her she was acting odd and that kids don't always look like carbon copies of their parents. Genetics can pull traits from distant relatives, like a gray tant's cheekbones or a cousin's jawline. But Emily just gave me a skeptical stare, like I was hiding something. Her behavior escalated. At our cousin's birthday party a month ago, I caught her whispering to our aunt that she'd always had doubts about me being truly part of the family. When she noticed me listening, she didn't flinch, just shrugged and walked off. What's worse, she became obsessed with family lineage and inheritance. She started sending me articles about people uncovering shocking family secrets through DNA tests, emphasizing how science reveals the truth. Last week, she cornered me at Dad's house and asked if I'd ever questioned who my real parents were. I was stunned and demanded to know what she was implying. She doubled down, saying she'd been reflecting on our family's genetics and how I stood out as different. I tried talking to Dad about her strange behavior without getting into specifics. It sounded too crazy to explain fully. I just mentioned Emily seemed stressed and was acting weird. He agreed she'd been more intense lately, but chalked it up to work pressure. What's really unsettling is how convinced Emily seems about her theory. She's not just stirring up drama. She genuinely believes there's a hidden truth about my origins that's being kept from her. I can tell what happened in the short video, full video on my channel link in below.